Dude, fuck.
What?
Dude,
What?
fuck.
What?
Dude, there's a fucking blizzard. There's a bad blizzard in Hong Kong being hit. It's gonna hit here. It's bad.
That's not how that works!
What do you mean?
It's Blizzard Entertainment!
The fuck are you doing here? What the fuck is this?
I don't know!
Why are you recording like this? Who the fuck would record like this?
I don't know. Wait. My computer! No! Oh, my leg! Oh! Oh!
Roll the thing, please.
Oh, my leg!
What's going on, YouTube? JayceAndMarco here. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, then welcome back. Whether you're watching on a phone, tablet, computer, TV.
The bloodstain from your friend protesting Hong Kong's, fuckover of China after he got his head bashed in by the police,
That. Marco, Travis, Voices of the Void, Voices in the Void podcast. We've been doing this for a year now.
It's been a horrible, terrible year, but that's kind of the usual, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, the podcast started off great with you getting into a fucking car wreck 2 months in.
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Anyway.
So today's thing, we started off by making fun of our old format. But yeah, because that was kind of a bad format to start off with, because we were really close to the camera. We were really packed together.
Like sardines.
And this is a bit more reasonable.
Or two bros in a hot tub.
No, that had to be at least 5 feet apart. That's the rules, Travis. You know this! But anyway, today we're going to talk about the first topic we actually talked about on this podcast, and also the year's worth of topics that we had and what we kind of took away from the last year of podcast. Which I plan on this kind of being if we keep doing this every year, to go back to an old topic kind of thing.
Yeah.
And also just talking about the year that we've had with the podcast and whatnot. And also I'm wearing a hat this time because
it's finally cooling down enough that you don't have to look at his hair.
Yeah, and also and it's also the point that, bringing back the old school style.
Yeah, now he doesn't look like kind of on strike anymore.
Yeah. So, the first topic we ever had on here was about Atlas.
Yay.
What have they done in the last year? Oh yeah, they made Catherine full body and announced Persona 5 The Royal. Which both tie into things we talked about during the first episode. Catherine and Persona.
Ah, yes.
And some Shin Megami Tensei. They haven't announced Shin Megami Tensei 5 actually coming out yet. What are you doing, Atlas?
Where's my Devil Survivor 3? Trophy maker.
Where's my Nocturne 2?
Where is Atlas? Come on! Where is it?
Where's my Persona 1 and 2 duology remake?
We don't talk about that.
But yeah, so Atlas has done things in the last year. Surprisingly. Wow.
Unlike us.
Yeah. That was very much meant to be the awkward silence. I want you to know that was very deliberate. I wasn't just dumb thinking, I was like, yeah. But yeah, so Atlas has done quite a bit. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna buy Persona 5 The Royal when it comes out, probably, because it'll probably be a steelbook. I like steelbooks.
He keeps buying them. He's the lover of the steelbooks. I think he stuffs them in his mattress to grant him powers or something. Yeah,
that's how I keep away my depression. Just steelbooks.
They aren't working. You know that, right?
Yeah, they aren't working. That doesn't mean I'm not going to keep trying, but they're not working.
Just buy more steelbooks, you'll be fine.
Yeah, just make an entire mattress worth of steelbooks. I'll be laying on it and I'll be in horrible searing pain. But at least my steelbooks will be there.
You will be in so much pain you can't be depressed.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta take your mind off of one thing by doing another thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what else Atlas did? They got fucking Joker in Smash.
Yeah, Joker got into the Smash Bros. We never saw it coming.
And they also put Banjo in Smash. Which, I don't think there's a lot we can talk about with the Atlas thing now, because that's about as far as we can go. But let's talk about the last year in general, with all the stuff that we've had to talk about for this podcast. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things, a lot of intermediate things.
Yeah.
What was your favorite stuff to talk about over this last year?
Definitely the RPG stuff, and kind of when I got to go off about my own bullshit.
Yeah, like, the RPG stuff is something that is very fun to talk about on this podcast, because it lets us talk about, like, all the stuff that we've done in the RPG worlds that we've played in. And given our campaign right now, I want to talk about that campaign a lot more. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, we should probably make a series of videos about that, like...
I probably will.
Campaign diary, like Colville does.
To be fair, Train did mention that he would be on a podcast at some point if we found the time to schedule it. So, we could get our GM on here to talk with us about this.
Yeah.
And talk about how I ruined everything by killing an NPC that was very important to my character.
She was his character's sister.
But to be fair, it gave my character actual character. Before that, my character didn't really have any, character.
And now she's depressed.
Well, to be fair, she's having quite a bit of, like, the character arc where she's actually trying to take fucking initiative on things. You have to at least admit that. Because you saw, cat person comes around, I'm going to interrogate them. I find out of that I have to find someone, I put Nidra on my shoulders, and I go find them. I found out things are going horribly wrong, we might die, I go get a drink.
Yeah.
The last session was very chaotic. We'll talk about that when that kind of wraps up.
We're gonna get murdered by a vampire.
Just like, and also, in case you're wondering what module we're playing, because we are playing off an official module, but we're not playing it right, Out of the Abyss. Try it out.
We're too stupid to be serious, so it's just dark comedy instead.
Pretty much. But it's engaging. That's the thing. RPGs are engaging if you have fun. And if you don't have fun, then why do it,
Yeah, it's a pretty good mix of serious and just fucking around.
But yeah, a lot of stuff has happened in this past year when it comes to all the stuff we've talked about. We talked about a lot of gaming stuff. We talked about the magic tricks that good old Randy Pitchford did.
Randy Bobandy's magic tricks! Ooh.
And Borderlands 3 actually did come out to... I gotta say it's okay, at least. I haven't played it yet, but it looks okay. I heard that it's got that online all the time stuff, so that means it's less incentive for me to play it, so...
You can't even play it. There's a reason we record these on a fucking phone.
Yeah, mostly because of the fact that I don't have the equipment to do things at all, really. And I'm not gonna probably do that until I get my own place, because that way I'll have a reason to buy all this stuff, because here... I don't know. And every time we try to get someone to get internet here, they're like, we'll have some people go out there and check it out. No one comes out here. And when we call back, they're like, what are you talking about? We didn't say that. Hate it. So yeah, and right now, if this weren't this callback episode, we'd be talking more about, China.
It's China prime time, baby. Everyone wants to suckle the toes of Mr. Winnie the Pooh.
It's kind of scary, all the stuff that's happening in Hong Kong and China.
Yep, all sorts of fucking dystopian bullshit. Police kidnapping people, doing the old rape. I hate fucking dipshits, goddammit. Fuck the police.
And let's not talk about that part about it, because that part's a bit too...
It's awful.
Let's just talk about the fact that there's frickin' American frickin' gaming companies.
Oh, and the NBA.
Yeah, and the NBA.
Yeah.
And Reddit.
Wait, really?
Reddit's a very Chinese company.
Fuck.
Yeah. Though that being said, I'm still going on there to read /RPG horror stories.
Yeah, because those aren't criticizing JayceAndMarco.
No, those are just talking about everyone being a part of a rape session. I swear. People on there usually have to start their things off with, hey, I know this didn't have, this isn't as bad as everything else because it didn't have rape in it. If you have to start a story off by saying, yeah, it's not as bad as everyone else because it didn't have someone getting raped, that's kind of a bad thing.
Not a good time.
That being said, I was just recently a part of a session like that!
More like you managed to narrowly avoid a session like that.
Well, yeah, but still, the campaign had that in it, and if it weren't for the fact that I was feeling too sick to play, yeah, that's how bad it was. I was too sick to play.
Say, what gender is your character?
In that one?
Yeah.
Female.
Thank fuck you missed that session.
Yeah. No, it wasn't any PCs having that happen to him, it was a bunch of NPCs.
Knowing what that guy's been doing, it probably would have happened like that.
I would have... Okay, I hope you know that my person has magic, and I would not have let that happen. I would have used as many spells as I could get to hopefully get the fireball thing for the wild magic. Have everyone fucking die boogie.
Yeah, not a good time. DM withholding information and not being a river to their people.
There's light coming in and shining off of me. Missed the light that's right there. Jesus.
It's a very holy boy.
This is what I get for being a cleric.
God damn it. You fucker. Die for
You made the holy boy thing, and I had to go all in.
Yeah, you went all in like Kalen did on...
Stop it. You stop that right now. But anywho...
But it's true, isn't it?
Shut the fuck up. Anywho, this year, a lot of topics. Were there any topics that we talked about that were a bit on the lower end of... Yuck.
I can't really think of any.
Yeah. Like, other than the oversaturation one where we got, like, heated about people, like, the oversaturated market with a bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah! Somebody's
Last week.
doing a good shit. Let's copy them and we'll copy their success.
Hey, guys, you know what's cool? Fortnite 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
That's what they should have fucking called it. They call it Fortnite Chapter 2. It should be Fortnite 2 Electric Boogaloo. Epic Games. Fuck you.
More like cock game.
Funny joke. Okay.
Penis.
Yeah. Anywho.
Floppy woppy.
Okay. So let's, what else has happened this year that's actually, well, in the last year that's been really interesting for the stuff that we're interested in? A lot of games come out.
Lots of games came out. A remake of the previous Tales of game came out on Switch that I need to buy.
The Goose Game happened.
To be a goose and be a little bastard. Press Y to honk. The polar opposite of press F to pay respects.
Yeah. And then, what else?
Welcome back. This guy is an idiot and forgot to permanently delete a few things, and we ran out of storage space.
I should really buy a bigger SD card.
You need to... Actually, yes. You need to buy many SD cards.
Like, Emily has like a fucking 128 gig one in her phone.
Buy 2 of those.
But why? I don't need that much space.
You do if you're going to keep all these podcast videos, buckaroo.
I don't keep them on there. I upload them and I take them off. And I don't download that much porn anyways, so I don't need that.
That much porn.
Yeah, no, I don't download 128 gigs. I download 118 gigs. 10 gigs for my, like 8 gigs for my music, 2 gigs for my videos, porn.
Where do the memes fit in though?
It's in one of those 3 categories. I'll give you that much. So yes, Crash Team Racing remake happened. I'm gonna adjust the camera quickly. This is meta.
Yeah, like, oh, you're watching a video.
And there wasn't any fucking, like, any of that shit to begin with. It wasn't subtlety. It wasn't ambient. There wasn't any... You can't get into that much. What's the fucking word? It's slipping my mind. Immersion!
My immersion has been shattered.
So yeah, Crash Team Racing happened.
Now I sound like fucking Car Cat.
And, Activision happened on that one.
It did at Activision. Of course it did.
I'm happy that it's it's still not to the point where you have to buy things, because you don't. All the Grand Prix are not, you don't have to buy shit. And technically, you don't even have to buy shit, like, to play the game. You can play as whatever character, you can get them from winning races, getting the shit in the shop from the coins you get, which is, you earn a lot of coins regardless. Especially if you play online, like seriously, online gets like so much fucking coinage. Which I think on some weekends, like if you play during a weekend online, you get like 10 times the coins you usually get. So yeah, Activision decided to put microtransactions in there, which aren't really necessary, fortunately, thank God.
I told you, dog. I warned you.
And hey, at least the original characters on there, like all the original characters that were on the original game are still there. And you can still unlock them through the game.
But it's still microtransactions in like a 19-year-old game that got shoveled in there.
At this point, I really don't care. It's a fun enough game, and they don't make me pay for new racetracks.
Yeah, but it's still not a good present.
It's Activision.
I can't wait for that company to fucking shape up or go out of business.
Yep. Hey,
Christ.
at least Bungie got away from Activision, and now Destiny 2 is free to play.
Ah, yes. The worst version of Warframe.
You're being mean now. That's all you're doing now. You're just being mean.
I mean, that's what everyone keeps calling it. I'm nothing if not a parrot.
I've heard.
Where's my fucking cracker, you piece of shit?
I'll fucking shoot you.
Give me my cracker first! Rock!
No. You'll just get shot. That's your fucking cracker.
You fucking cracker.
So, what should we... So, I say this is a good place to end, because we're just rambling at this point.
As per usual.
So, what can we say about the last year, given this podcast and all the topics and whatnot?
To borrow a phrase from Russian history, and then it got worse.
But I will say, I am happy that we are able to get to the 21 episodes that we're at now.
Yeah. Which is funny, since I'm turning 21 on Sunday.
Yeah. So this is kind of like both the anniversary for the podcast and the anniversary of you being alive.
Something that many people wish I was not.
Yeah, I wish you weren't on the podcast either. Got him! Yeah. But yeah, and I do hope to talk with more podcast related stuff on here, like not just this podcast, but other stuff that we can talk about, like just based on just talking about whatever topics, like RPGs and whatnot. Maybe we'll become one of those Reddit channels that reads our RPG horror stories.
If you do that, I will be reading it in the voice of the Ojama Emperor.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be in rhyme. Be me, 2 years old. I got raped by the DM. In the game. He's a bitch. I killed him. The end.
Ha ha ha!
That's just how those stories go, though. That's the issue. So anyway, that is like the end of the podcast. That means it's time for the plugs.
Oh no.
What are you plugging? Because I already got a plug deep buried in my memory.
You go first, and then I'll...
So guess who followed me on Twitter?
Sure. Oh, the Ojama man.
No. Wiz followed me on Twitter.
Shit, you need to send me the link to his Twitter so I can follow him.
You're getting put in this fucking podcast.
Shit.
That's just what it is. Do you have an idea for yours?
Fuck. Okay. So I've been playing this Minecraft mod pack because I'm a fucking idiot like that. It's called Rebirth of the Night. It'll be down there in the doobly-doo.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of this. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment below what you could do better, what we could do better, what anyone else in this world could do better. Subscribe if you're new. Notification bell, some way, shape, or form. Something, China.
You need to slam down that notification bell like China slams down on human rights.
You gotta slam down on it like May slams down her thick, juicy, girthy, redacted onto China.
Redacted.
Redacted. And also, something I've been forgetting for the last few podcasts, but it's always in the description, bit.ly/JXM merch for the shirts. I have other shirts on there other than this one. No one buys them, but I'd still say it, because why not?
Because we have merchandise.
Yeah.
It's a good design. I'd recommend it even if you aren't a fan of the show.
Yeah. I might make another design along this line.
Yeah.
It's very fun. And, I don't know. What are you going to say before I end the podcast?
Oink oink, little piggies. Your time is coming to an end.
Alright?
Oink oink oink.
And just remember, everybody, I'll see you in the next video, but no matter what time it is, you're going to be living in a society. A society that the Joker does stuff in.
You live in a society!
Watch that movie, by the way. It's really good.
Ah!
So I'll see you in the next video. For Dead Travis, Me signing out. Bye, guys.